Coucou et bienvenue sur French Lover. Hello and welcome to French Lover. Today we are going to talk about irregular verbs. In the ER verb, we've learned how to conjugate ER verbs that end with ER in the present tense. But there are some rules, some irregular ones that you have to note. Okay, just little changes, nothing much. Okay, so there is a list of them here, so let's get to it. Irregular verbs, les verbes irréguliers. Les verbes irréguliers. Les verbes irréguliers. So, verbs that end with GER in front of letter O and letter A, you keep the letter E. You know, normally the rule is when you're conjugating in the present tense ER verbs, you need to remove the ER before adding the E, the ES, the E, the ONS, EZ, ENT. But there are some verbs that will have E in the new form or in any other form as long as it's in front of A or O, like the ones ending with GER. I was just talking. Let's just go to the example so you get it better. So, for example, we have manger. Is a common one. Manger is to eat. Okay, manger ends with GER. Of course, according to the rule, we first remove the ER before adding the E, ES, E, and the rest. So we have nager too, which is to swim, also ends with GER. Okay, so we have je mange, tu manges, il mange. Then we have nous mangeons. Have you seen it? We kept the E in front of the O and O. There's supposed to be an S there, so you add S in your note. Okay, we left the E there. Why? Because we had to maintain that J sound, like mange, mange. But if we remove the E, it will be mangon. Which will make sense. Everybody's having J sound, so this will be having gong. So to have the J sound, we leave the E to give us mangeons. So in front of letter O or letter A, you leave that E in the middle. Okay? Remember, add S in that mangeons. Je mange, tu manges, il mange, nous mangeons. Without the E is mangon, which is wrong. Okay? Vous mangez, il mange. Il mange. Don't pronounce that NT, just mange. Okay? So the next irregularity, okay, at verbs ending with CER. Okay, so for verbs ending with CER, it's simple. The C we change, we have a CD, what we call the cedilla accent. That little tail on the C is cedi, la cedi, cedilla in English. Okay, so the C we change to a CD in front of letter A and letter O. Okay, we have lancer to throw, placer to place, glacer to ice. Okay, for example, je lance, tu lances, il lance, nous lançons. Okay, that C has a little tail, la cedi. Okay, without that tail, we'll be sounding lancon, which is wrong since everybody else is sounding like an S. Lance, lance, lance. Then here is coming lancon. So we need to put that little tail so as to change it to lançon. Vous lancez, il lance. Je lance, tu lances, il lance, nous lançons. Vous lancez, il lance. Remember, in front of letter O or letter A, that little C, we carry the cedilla accent, la cedille. Okay, let's move to the next one. Okay, the next verbs ending with YER. YER. Verbs ending with first verbs ending YER. The Y changes when conjugated to a letter I, except in front of a nous and vous. That's the first and the second person plural. First person plural and second person plural. So the Y will change to an I. Okay. For example, balayer. Balayer is to sweep, nettoyer is to clean. So when you conjugate, normally it was supposed to be BALAYE. okay? But you change the Y to a letter I. Je balais, tu balais, il balait. In front of nous, it goes back to the Y. Nous balayons, so as to enable easy pronunciation. Nous balayons, vous balayez, vous too goes back to a letter Y. Vous balayez, and then when you go back to il, it changes back to a letter I. Il balait. Je balais, tu balais, il balait, nous balayons, vous balayez, il balait. So note, the YR changes to the Y changes to a letter I when conjugated in the present tense. In the future tense, that's another story. Okay, we will get to that. So just master this one for now. Okay, suivant. Next. Verbs ending with ener, emer, eter, eser, eder. As long as there is an e, then a consonant before the er. The second to the last e will change. It will carry what we call a grave accent. You must have seen this accent in the common words like père, father, mère, mother. Okay, so any verb at all that has e before a consonant and then er, ener, eter, eser, eder, eter, emer. Get my point. The second to the last e carries a grave accent grave, except in front of nous and vous, you remove the accent. And also, even if the e had another accent already, that's accent aigu, the other one, you will sometimes see verbs like that, there's no problem. Change that accent to an accent grave. Okay, so for example, amener, to bring someone. Okay, be careful. Apporter is to bring something. Amener, to bring someone. Acheter, to buy. Peler, to peel. Okay, so we have j'amène. He changes the sound. Instead of j'amène, j'amène, sound. J'amène. Tu amènes. Il amène. Nous amenons. Okay, you remove that sound, that e. Vous amenez, ils amènent. You put back that e sound, e. J'amène, tu amènes, il amène, nous amenons. Vous amenez, ils amènent. Okay, don't forget the accent. Except in nous and vous, you remove it. Remember, this is the present tense. All the rules will come for future or past tense. For now, just memorize these ones. Okay, so for every verb and the en, er, em, er, eter, eder, eser, okay, they do that. They carry a grave accent. The second to the last e carries a grave accent. Try doing your own in the comment section and post. I will check on it and see whether it's okay or not. So that's it. The last but not the least, we have the special er verb appeler and jeter. They have a rule on their own, on its own. It's special. Appeler and jeter with their derivatives. What I mean by derivative is verbs taken from them, like rappeler, s'appeler, and then jeter, rejeter. All the verbs taken from them or that look like them follow this rule just for them. Appeler and jeter with their derivative. For jeter, just rejeter and jeter. Appeler, we have s'appeler, rappeler, épeler. Okay, they are not meaning. So these ones are special. The appeler with double the L when conjugated, except in front of nous and vous, while the jeter with double the T, except in front of nous and vous. Remember, this is the rule just for them. Just for them. like the rule we just spoke about, the eler, eter, the emer, ener, that one is different. This applies only to appeler and jeter and its derivative. So example, appeler, to call, jeter, to throw away something. Jeter is different from lancer. Lancer is to throw something to someone. For example, throw me the ball. Okay, we are playing and then I tell you to throw me the ball or throw me something. But jeter is to throw away something, like something that's no more good or you don't want it, you are disposing of it, maybe in the trash or you're burning it, so you're throwing it away. It's different. We have s'appeler, we have rappeler, we have rejeter, so be careful. This rule goes only for them. Okay, exemple, j'appelle, double L, tu appelles, double L, il appelle, double L, nous appelons, one L, vous appelez, one L, il appelle, double L. So if we were to conjugate jeter, it will be the same thing. Je jette, double T, tu jettes, double T, il jette, double T, nous jetons, one T, vous jetez, one T, il jette, double T. Remember, it is not the same with the last rule we just spoke about. It applies only to appeler, jeter, and their derivatives. Derivatives are things taken from something. Okay, and I just mentioned their derivative: rappeler, s'appeler, rejeter, épeler. Okay, so be careful. You double the L and the T except in front of nous and vous, and this rule applies across board, be that in the future, be that in the past. You will double the L, you will double the T. Okay, so try doing jeter or s'appeler and comment it down or send it to me, my email. I will mark and then tell you whether you're okay or not. So if you have any other questions, don't forget to comment. Follow, like, subscribe, share. If you have any other question on irregular verbs, don't forget to mention it or comment it. I don't know, anyhow you want to do it. Okay.